Hello, my most esteemed viewers. Welcome back to my second attempt at a Pillars of Eternity video. The first time I had a I was experimenting with having it record my face while I played, and didn't work out super well. I'm gonna turn that down a bit. I think it was just too much for my poor computer to handle. So we're gonna start a new game here. This is a I actually beat this whole game. Played a lot of it on the PS4. I got a decent way into the sequel too, and I do want to finish it at some point. Maybe I will on this show. Yeah, so we got Pillars of Eternity. So this game was kind of got funded during that whole, wave of when people were riding the Kickstarter train. And I still personally stand by the claim that Kickstarter has been good. I mean, I love this game. And it came out, and it was apparently, it's really good. I was not aware of it for a long time. I only started playing it recently, but again, I really enjoy this game. So here we have an intro. Basically, we're on part of a caravan going north. And we are going to, we're a settler who got sick, and we are trying to do a fresh start in a new land. This is a very kind of American kingdom. There's a lot of world building stuff that's pretty cool that I want to talk about. So the do I have to click? So here we got our character creation. I think. Just a sec. Yep. Alright, we're going to play as a woman. I'm playing as a man over on Tyranny, which I'm going to have to record a video for that as well. We're going to have to choose a race. We got elves, Orlands. You know what? Let's be... So last time I was playing as a human female mage, and I was basically just making her be Muriel from Fire Emblem Awakening. And I do want to talk about Fire Emblem. I want to play it on the show, but I don't have the means to record it. Now that I'm, restarting, I'm like, I want to show off some more unique stuff. So I actually played a godlike chanter, last time, but last time, when I finished this, but, we have, let's see. Did Fire Archipelago. So I don't really want to be a death godlike. Let's see. I'm trying. So I was a moon godlike in my last playthrough, so I don't want to be a moon godlike again. So do I want to be a nature godlike or a fire godlike? I think I'm going to be a nature godlike. Because I'm a romantic, classical romantic. So basically, we have these. So basically, godlikes are almost like mutants. They are their own unique They're kind of a unique race. They also kind of are. So this character is going to be from the Deadfire Archipelago. So I'm gonna make her be from the Almana, who are mostly who are like predominant in the Deadfire Archipelago. And we're actually going to talk about that in a second. First, I want to point out, so there's a lot of the people who were talking about who analyzed this game, basically talked about how they said it was basically, it was basically a, how do I put this, it was basically, it didn't do really anything new, but it did old stuff really well. And I agree in the broad strokes. But there's, the Chanters and the Ciphers are actually really interesting and cool characters. So Chanters are basically like they're basically like a mixture of bards, fighters, and mages. So they have these chants that stack up, that give people buffs, and then once you chant a certain amount of time, you have spells, but you can also hit things with a sword. So they're actually really fun to play. Let's see. So we get to choose two phrases. So I want to do some, since I'm playing on story mode, at least I hope I selected that. I am actually rather like self-conscious about it, or like who knows, maybe it's, is there any, actually, these are phrases, I think, so, so these all produce passive effects, okay. I usually do damage stuff for games like this just so I can make encounters go by easier. We also are going to talk about encounters. Let's see. Movement rate. I'm going to do that, and let's see. They grew their tongue stumbling over words. That's basically what this show is. Yeah, so you know what? Screw it. That's good enough for me. So invocations are what I was thinking of. So these are basically spells. So you've got the phrases that you just chant over and over, and then once you have a certain number of those, then you can you do invocations. So this one's gross. Don't want that. This one's cool. Shock damage. Thunder. Let's see. Uh, Sorry. Fell by axe nor broken by the storm. Slash and shock damage reductions. So yeah, I don't want another. I'm gonna do this one. I love the. Oh, hold on. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna do the ghost. Summon the phantom. Next. So, okay, we gotta do, I forgot that Constitution was important for Chanters. I thought it was Dexterity. So we're gonna remove that. Intellect, obviously. Constitution. I think Might is important. Let's see. Resolve. Oh wow, intellect can go up to 19 for this character. I'm not gonna do that though. I'm gonna do 18. I want might to be fairly high, and perception. No, increase that a little. Yeah. So, yeah. So, sorry. Should I reduce dexterity and perception? I don't know. So might's important for damage. Yeah, I think this is good. Besides, I have schoolwork to do, so I can't record for too long. Actually, I do need to talk about the my upcoming plans. But I'll do that at the end of this video. And yeah, so I also it's easy. I can work on schoolwork in the evenings because I don't have people trying to sleep in my house who are gonna get bothered by gonna, well, get more bothered by my recording. So yeah, anyway. I don't need to justify myself to you. So, so I'm gonna choose Deadfire Archipelago. This is what I chose last time. Aomawa are what are predominant there, so it would make sense. So I do actually want to talk about really quick. It's really cool, and I'll just like click on these to show you, even though I've already chosen Deadfire Archipelago. So I really like how in this game fantasy races are separate from fantasy cultures, which is something you don't see as much. Should I do Old Valia? I was Old Valia last time, but Old Valia is cool. Anyway, what is Rautai? Increases Constitution. So the reason I want to do the Deadfire Archipelago is that it's actually the setting of the second game, which if we play, I'm going to import this character. But let's see. Old Valia gives me more intellect, but I don't really need that. Rautai. Yeah. So anyway, what I was gonna say is that in most fantasy stories, you've got the nation of dwarves, and there's usually more nations of men, but there's and there's the nations of dwarves, and the cultures are all, even if they're not nations, like the cultures are all uniform. So I really like how in this game it's not that. It's actually like sorry, in this game it's so you can be a Aomana, but are you from Rautai or are you from the Deadfire Archipelago? So actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back. Next. I'm actually going to decrease my dexterity that I got from. Actually, I wonder why. Is there any downside to that? Because I get extra dexterity and then I'll decrease that and increase my constitution. Yeah, so just for Archipelago it is. Because I am very interested to see if I import this character into Pillars of Eternity 2. I'm actually really interested to see whether or not what options that'll open up, because this character is from the Deadfire Archipelago, so it'd be like a homecoming type thing. I don't know. Background. Drifter. And mercenary, raider, merchant. I'm gonna be an explorer. So it's interesting how there's no options for facial hair. Let's see. I like these horns. Oh, here's some portraits. I'll do this one. Wait, is that? Yeah. I talked about this in my last recording. Which unfortunately you can't see because it didn't work. But I mentioned how it's weird that it's weird that I'm gonna do. I want to do this deep purple, and then green for the secondary. I mean, hold on. Should I do blue? I'm gonna do blue. Yeah. So actually, this character is probably going to be a lot like a companion in this game, whose name I will not give. But if you played it, you know probably exactly who I'm talking about. So I talked about this in the last video. I asked why there are still portraits for characters. Because I honestly would rather just like see a version of this face in here than just have a portrait that doesn't really look like them. But that's just me. So let's see. Next. So this is going to be a very kind of romantic character. And last time I played basically a self-insert. That's what I usually do. That's what I'm doing over on Tyranny. I play a self-insert character who would do the things that I would normally do, make the choices I would make. And this time I'm gonna play a character who's not like that. So we're just gonna name her Wollstonecraft after Mary Wollstonecraft. Yeah. So let's see what we got. So here we got the opening. This game looks really nice. Obviously it's not like the most graphically advanced, but there's colors and cool art design. Whoa. I guess my cursor was moving over one of those boxes when I didn't notice. Yeah, so I mean, look, I'm just gonna be honest. This looks way better than New Vegas. All the Fallout games except for Fallout 4 look really bad. I'm just gonna say that. So this is they're talking about a lot of things. There's this faction, this group called Erglonfoth, and they basically are super protective of these ruins, and they don't anyway, they like kill anyone who trespass or yeah, so size of a fingernail. Let's see. So we're gonna play basically through this tutorial segment. One thing that I mentioned in my failed recording of this last time is that I asked why, and okay, so we're gonna be joined by a couple of companions here, and let's just say you shouldn't get too attached to any of these people. Like they are, if you've played Mass Effect 1, they're Richard L. Jenkinses, basically, a whole group of them. And the, we've got, anyway, what was I gonna say? So I'm gonna, up to that point. And I also want to talk about, it's funny, I realize, there's the common trope of basically someone getting Obi-Wan from episode 4. Like, the mentor character has to die so the people can move on. And I'm trying to think of a game where basically the mentor character also mentored you during the tutorial. Mentions of Defiance Bay. There's actually a lot of mentions of, foreshadowing and setup for parts of the story. So Defiance Bay is basically this game's version of Baldur's Gate. So you've got the so yeah, I always wonder why you don't have a mentor who just does the tutorial in character. So they're your character's mentor, and then they die at the very. I'm sure if there's some game that does that, let me know in the comments. Because I can't think of any game like that off the top of my head, but it feels like it would fit perfectly. And if it hasn't really been done before, I'm really surprised about that. And maybe I'll do that in a game I make one day. Yeah. So the Ingwithans are another big plot point in this game. Yeah. So the what was I gonna say? Chris Avallone and Planescape Torrent. We're gonna have to talk about Chris Avallone at some point. I don't really want to do that right now. Basically, all I'm gonna say is that I believe the accusers, and I hope it's not true. If there's some, if you know more about this than I do, and it is just someone making up something or whatever, let me know, because I don't want Chris Avallone to be okay. Actually, before we go into that, this is a pretty egregious example of a writing problem, because there is, trust me, I played the second game. There's definitely Adria in the Deadfire Archipelago. So it's a bit, I mean, I don't really understand. Sorry, not that I don't understand. I found this out in the last recording. It's nice. I don't really know about the, how do I put this? I don't really know about the what was I gonna say? Um yeah, so I don't want the Chris Avalon allegations to be true. I'm just gonna accept that they probably are. They seem credible, and Chris Evelyn is an old guy who grew up who had power in this industry, and that generally does not work out well. I still like his stuff. I mean, he is still a good writer, and I still watch The Usual Suspects, even with what we know, there's the classic theological question of why do bad things happen to good people. And another question I would have would be why do bad men make good things? Um, yeah. So the no promises. I do like Kaliska, and then you do care about more than Jenkins. Um, so the so there's a yeah there's so I don't remember what I was gonna say. Sorry. Um, I'm just gonna stop. I said this yesterday so that's another guy who I don't think he really had anything. Uh, it's good for him to talk to, but I also don't want to spend too much time on this. So there's like a little dead end there. We got a wolf. First combat. Oh yeah, combat. I want to talk turn-based combat. Or versus real time. So I think the combat is one of the main reasons I prefer these games over Divinity. And Divinity's combat is great. Don't get me wrong, and it's more faithful to traditional D&D. I'm actually surprised that Divinity does a lot of things that I'm surprised we didn't get in CRPGs before. Turn-based combat, multiplayer, things like that. But oh, I didn't think about that. Interesting. God. All right, whatever. I mean, I don't think this really matters in this. I just wish I was paying more attention. So Divinity's combat's great. Let's go with attack by let's see, attack by pirates is good. So the Lord Ragic. Oh, he's gonna be a much thought. Okay, the meet someone and fall in love thing is interesting. Because there's actually no companion romance option in this game. There is in the second game, but not in this game. Let's see. Adventure. Yeah. Expedition. Why are you here? I would just love if one character was like, why are any of us here? What is the meaning of life? Oh, her sister. Oh, Ixmatil. I can't remember. Do we go to Ixmatil? Do we meet the sister? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, about yourself. So Deerwood is Deerwood is basically a. I mean, it's basically again. I mentioned I kind of alluded to this. It's pretty American-ish. There's a lot of the rough and tumble frontier and broke off from an older empire and all that. Yeah. So we gotta find Sparfle, who's kind of a jackass. Yeah, so the yeah, so combat. Combat in if you like RPG combat, Divinity has much better RPG combat than this game. But also this game I prefer, I don't play these types of games for the combat. So I like the combat, but I like them to more just like break up the pace. God damn it, Sparfle. They go out of their way to make us not care about him before he gets deaded. Yeah, so he got shot with an arrow. Took an arrow to the other blades. Yeah, so so Divinity has. All right, so we are gonna have. I'm gonna attack this one, and I'll have her attack this one. So Divinity's combat is very. How do I put this? Oh, come on! Don't freeze up. Is it paused? Oh. Okay. Divinity's combat is very like. Again, it's better if you like it, but I like just getting this shorter stuff. That you can get it over with. You can get it over with faster. Hey, monies is good. Yeah, so gotta get back to the camp. Gotta warn them. They're totally not all dead. Yeah. So let's see what we got. Oh man, I know that the world in this game, the world of this game is pretty shitty, but after playing Tyranny, I am like, this is at least there's some joy in this world. Yeah. And oh no, they're all dead. And let's see. So Heoden, not to be confused with Theoden, who's a name that I think he's the king of Rohan in Loader, but I only know that because of cousins. My cousins are much more, much bigger Loader fans. See, I'm gonna do passionate, unless I can be diplomatic. Maybe that won't be feasible. So intellect 15. So gods are another big kind of theme of this game. I'm not gonna go into the twist because it actually surprised me, but made sense. It was a good twist. Towards the end of the game. But there are a lot of questions of what is a god and why why should I listen to them, which of course, considering my views and backgrounds, is particularly appealing to me. So yeah, so I like the combat in this game better because it's real time, and if you're playing on story mode, you can just like let it happen and finish it really quick. That being said, if you are playing this game for the combat, or this type of game for the combat, you only can use this or Divinity, definitely go with Divinity. So he lets him go, and I think the hunter got mad or something. Here actually, I'll make these guys attack him again. These are tutorial party members. I actually was surprised when they ended up dead. I probably should not have been. Let's see. Give us good. The gods are just. I'm ready. So now I have the Biowak. That attacks. Yeah. I should have opened one of those crates that I was hovering over earlier. This is probably, if it's frozen for you, I'm sorry. This is probably one of the ones that's going to cause an encoding overload, which I still don't know what that means. So we have these little... Actually, as far as I know, there has never been a CRPG with stuff like this, at least before this game. I have played others. I think I've played others that have stuff like this. Maybe not. Oh man, the dexterity, oof. This is actually an interesting, because I had a lot of dexterity on my last, when I first recorded this, but now I don't. So I'm going to throw the weapon. I probably don't have any, probably don't have a weapon with me, but whatever, I'll find it. I'll find a new one. Let's see. So yeah, so we run into the ruins. There's a Biowak attack, and I saved Theoden from death, which I did because it's not. Yeah. And there might be a. Actually, do I have my weapon still? I do not. All right, there were consequences to my choices. That is cool. Here, what do you got, dude? You got 2 daggers. Do you mind giving one to me? Yeah, enchanting's a thing in this game. Here, I should probably go to options. Oh yeah, the stronghold's fun. Let's see. Sorry. Where's the inventory? Oh, here it is. We're gonna have him. Give it here. I saved your life, dude. You owe me a weapon. Guess a dagger is better than nothing. Here we go. Wait, no. Weapon set. Weapon set. There we go. I can't remember how you get more weapon sets. Alrighty, so this game in its Kickstarter pitch was described as a kind of a mix of Planescape Torment, Icewind Dale, and Baldur's Gate. And I've only played like a couple hours of Baldur's Gate, and I haven't played any Icewind Dale. Partly because it has explicitly been described as a not as story focused as the predecessors. But I've played a lot of Planescape Torment, and I can say that it is definitely this game definitely has that in it. And one of the Baldur's Gate, it has Baldur's Gate stuff too. There are certain characters in particular who feel very Planescape Torment-y. And again, I think Chris Avellone was writing on this game, so yeah. I wish we didn't have to talk about this stuff. But hopefully this was someone I saw on Twitter. So hopefully. But this was a while ago, and I haven't really looked into it since. So maybe it might be wrong, but it also is still definitely plausible. And I'm working through this like kind of as if it's true, all of it, So yeah, so there's some characters that are very Planescape Torment. Like especially there's a character who called Grieving Mother, who I'm not gonna go into, but she is. I mean, even her name is like something out of Planescape Torment. You know, you've got people like Fall from Grace, for instance. They're all dead. Oh yeah, reincarnation's another big thing. In this world, basically, souls are tangible things. And the yeah, in this world, souls are tangible things. I don't think did I go back here last time. Oh yeah, here we go. So this should be pointed out. That is, I think that's the only part of the game where you actually have the option to negotiate with a Zarep. I didn't go here last time I played, so yeah. Oh yeah, there's also spiders in here, and you'll have the privilege of seeing how I deal with my arachnophobia in this game. Oh hey. So this I actually did not see when I did my earlier recording. So all these reactions and stuff are totally 100% authentic. Sure, why not? Take the poleaxe. Ooze is the ingredient. What's that muck on the wall? Let's see. Oh, I never. So I gotta find a gem. Yeah. So, let's see what we got. Yes, basically, I think they said that it was missing an eye socket, an eye something. So, wait a sec. Can we break this wall? Wait, no! It's a trap! Actually, how do I enter scouting mode on the PC? Here we go. Ha! Here we go. So these are all traps. I think trap mechanics is a important part of here actually can I oh yeah, here we go. So I failed. So alright, make yourself useful, dude. I'm honestly not sure if it's getting the XP for everything. Might as well. I actually am kind of curious to what happens if you trigger the trap, but I'm a coward. So, if you want to see what happens, play this game for yourself, or watch another Let's Play where they do that. Oh, well, you go see that. Oof. That was not fun. Alrighty. Well, that trap got triggered, so yep. This might be completely pointless, but who knows? Be careful what you wish for, I guess. Although I wasn't even wishing for that, so exit scouting mode. So I don't know what that wall does. Is whatever. Hey, some body. Oh, the relief gem. Alright, that's what I needed for the. What's in the journal? Let's see. Scold. I can't remember what Scold. I think Scolders are related to bats somehow. How is Scolder meet a quest item again? I don't remember. see. Let's go back to this. I actually don't remember what happens. I think I did this on my first playthrough. Like went to the relief and emptied the relief and then put the gem in. But I actually can't remember what happened. So this should be interesting. Place a gem in the eye socket. Aha! Die! Oh yeah, I have it set to auto pause when combat begins. So yeah. Is that it? Done? Alright, good. Again, combat's a nice pace changer, but that's all I want it to be in this type of game. But some people don't want it to be that, and I can see that. And people should, again, probably play Divinity, which I should play. Although that might be a, like, if I ever, like, actually, you know, if, maybe I'll play it with some friends, like other friends, and we can all do a Let's Play together. That would be fun. I actually am playing it with one of my friends who does have a channel, and I don't think he has any of his own content up on it, but I think he's planning on doing that, so yeah. So ancient Ingwithins, so the Kith. I think the Kith are basically like every sapient fantasy race in this game. Although not necessarily. Vithrax are a thing, which we are gonna have to talk about. Well, not talk. I mean, we have to talk about him as a bad way of phrasing that. It's more like we're gonna have to push on the wall, send Caliska. Oh, I could probably have done. No, I don't have enough might. Here, where's the? Oh, another Scolder. Yeah, so they're dead. Scolder's dead. Let's see what we got. Yeah, what else do I have to talk about? Oh yeah, one of my friends, Lord Fatera, he actually has his own channel, and he has more subscribers than me, but I'm not mad. I mean, he's got like 15. As of this recording, I have like 8. Well, I guess both of them are as of this recording. He hasn't uploaded any content yet, but he says he might, and if he does, he actually owns Divinity Original Sin 2. Here we go, spider, and this is how I deal with spiders in these games. I just move away. Yeah. So, move the camera. I apologize. I don't want to look at these spiders any more than I have to. Better than Skyrim spiders. I'll give them that. Although they don't have mods in this game for actually, is there this is a trap? Alright, doesn't look like it. Yeah, so I think that should be the end of the dungeon. Let's go see what we got. You actually can go back to this, I think, afterwards. Although I'm not sure if there is any reason to. I didn't in my first playthrough. So we got this guy, Old Robed Man, whose name I do know, but I am not telling because that would not really be a spoiler, but it is a like reveal about who this guy is and more specific, like what he is, like what his connection to all of this is. Yeah, so basically there's a bunch of Pompeii people. Those are the best way I can describe it. You know, the people whose bodies decayed, and then they did the plaster of Paris type thing. Yeah, Oathbinder. Again, all of this is kind of supposed to be mysterious and vague if you haven't played the game, but I've beaten it, so I know what, like who the queen that was, and the favored, and mention of the key. Yeah, so, in the book, yeah, so these guys are, kind of weird cultists, yeah, so we got another graphically intense scene that is probably gonna freeze up recording. I'm gonna publish it if it's just stuff like this. Basically, it's a big like, the thing is spinning and they're shooting all the stuff into the thing. I don't know. So these guys are turning into more Pompeii people. I should call this like Curse of the this episode. Give the subtitle "The Curse of the Pompeii People." Maybe not. I don't know. So the machine is like boo, and there's like a bunch of light, and then you have a dream where you wake up in another time as someone else, maybe. Oh, I think I clicked through that last slide on my last recording, so at least re-recording it has some. It's also the stone thing. So this is obviously the same guy, which is something I don't think I really thought about when I first played this. Actually, so this is actually exactly where I stopped last time. I might actually keep going for a little longer. So hearing things, hearing faint whispers. Yeah, movement flits through your periphery, no sign. Yeah, so this is gonna be a big part of like, okay, what's happening to me? I'm hearing things, I'm seeing things. What am I? Who am I? All that good stuff. So yeah. So I am completely alone. Yay! At least they let me have their stuff. Minor cloak protection. I'm gonna put that on. Daggers. Take the wolf hide. Okay, I guess I probably shouldn't have clicked. Oh, so what am I at? So, it's funny. So I didn't actually just click pause there. Coding overloaded. All right. Well, it doesn't look like it's too bad. Frame rate. Looks this is dipping the frame rate. Oh, that doesn't always seem to happen. So I actually didn't pause the game. That's what it does when I go into OBS to check on what's going on. So yeah, 40 minutes. I'm gonna probably play some more. Oh boy. Again, this is probably gonna be a graph. It's graphically intense and it's probably gonna have some recording problems. So vessel flesh. These guys are vessels. And seeing some other things. Some being burned at the stake. That's not good. Again, it's actually really. I actually think I know who that person being burned at the stake was, although I can't remember for sure. Yeah. So let's. The machine's still active. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to. All right, I'm gonna go through the Vale Wood, and then stop when I get to Gilded Vale. I'll call it when I get to Gilded Vale. And yeah, so I'm actually my family's going on vacation this Saturday, and someone's dead. Yeah, so. Oh, hey, I got a level up thing. So I think experience is shared amongst all party members in this game, kind of like Mass Effect. But I'm not 100% sure. How do I level up again? Yes. Sorry. Can't. Well, I actually don't. Yeah, I don't have stronghold. Options? No. Well, let's save. I'm glad that it auto-saved. Let's see. Journal, maybe? So we got these quests. So we gotta find out what's going on. Then we have to cross the Veil and go to Gilded Vale. What do I... Let's see, L. Okay, L doesn't do anything. I can't remember how to... Oh, wait, hold on. How to level up. I didn't actually ever level up, in game, because, at least not in this version, because I never, had any experience, sorry, I never, in, the PC version, I don't know how to level up. Party, alright. Oh man, the young wolf is the most powerful enemy defeated. That's a thing. How do I level up? Okay, actually, let's do some inventory management. I'm actually gonna have 2 daggers. That'll be my second weapon set because I want to use this sick ass pole axe. Oh, what's the armor? It's padded. Oh. Let's cover that up real quick. Let's see. Is there anything else we can put on? Oh, a ring. That's good. This way we'll actually have stuff to... Giant miniature space piglet. Hell yes, I want a giant miniature space piglet. Put this in quick items. Put this in quick item. Alright, I guess I can't put that in quick items. That's a shame. Put this in... No, that's a weapon. This in quick items? No? Alright. Let's see. Hey, we got the stash. I'll do the AI behavior later. Appearance. Oh, I can change the appearance. Huh. I didn't know I could do that. Here. Help me. How? Oh, I'm such an idiot. Let's see. Certainly. I don't know what pets really do in this game. Alright, I'll... Yes. So I'm right-clicking is... again, I'm working off of, I'm working off of memory here. Let's see. Slow mode active. Oh, fast mode. Okay, yeah, so you have slow mode, which is good for if you want to not pause while you're making decisions, but have more time to make decisions. Oh, who was that? Oh, that was a I see dead people kind of guy. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Controls. I'll just look it up. Yeah. Sorry for not. Let's see. Cycling sheets. Pause. Quick save. Quick load. Camera left. Camera right. Sheet formations. Abilities. On the character sheet? I? Oh man, this is actually really bothering me now. Let's see. How do I save? This is annoying. Oh boy. Alright, we got a young wolf here. I can't remember how to level up all of a sudden. That's not good. What are my... Oh, I has 3 phrases chanting, okay. Yeah, alright. We can rest.
Now here's something.
Ha! I didn't see this. I don't think I ever saw this on my first playthrough. There's always, I mean, these games are really dense. Yeah, I'm the wall more closely. I'm not gonna try and scale the wall right now. I think you get like a grappling hook. Grappling hook. I need to finish Gravity Falls. Well, no, I finished Gravity Falls. What am I talking about? I watched it twice. I think I'm just so used to not having finished things. Cancel check. Select all. Scouting. Camp. Alright, let's do some camp. It's so funny because you end up with at least in my last playthrough, I ended up with so many camping supplies. That I ended up like not knowing what to do with them. I burned through them. I think I don't know. I can't remember what exactly I did with them. I don't know how to level up. Oh, Are you kidding me? How did I not? Okay. I'm gonna want to increase my mechanics and athletics and stealth. Unused points will carry to the next level. That's good. I'll get another invocation. I'm not gonna do the bones thing. I'm gonna do thrice. Thrice she was wrong and thrice justly avenged. And here we got the so let's see, ancient memory. Okay. Let's do that. You know what? Why not? We got utility. I normally just do utility or here, remove ancient memory because that's something only enchanters can get, I think. Let's see. All right. Well, that's good. I'm just gonna do some exploring. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, I can't go to Gilded Vale yet. Yeah, I guess it makes us. One of the things is, when you first are visiting a new area, you have to like go in the direction of that new area from the map. But you don't have to as time goes on. No, I don't think I talked to this guy before, too. Huh. I missed a lot in this game. Let's see. Honest. Yeah. Passing through. So I normally definitely don't encourage especially if you're going through especially if you're going through this as a like self-insert type of character. I would not recommend you can turn these off. I think they're turned off by default. I turned them on for this playthrough partly because it's easier for me to be like, okay, this is what I want my character to say. You know, this is who I'm role playing as, and partly because it's partly for analytical reasons. But I am glad that I did not play with them on during my first playthrough. Let's see. Attacked by what? Oh, a bear. A bear joke. Oh man, that brings me back. Who are you? Nonton. Happened to your friend? Following a stag. Came in the branches. Yeah. So, do I get another quest? Should I attack the bear? Not right now. Maybe I'll go back later. Yeah. So, alrighty. Let's go to Gilded Vale. And then I think there will be an intro cutscene, and we'll do get a lot of Gilded Vale stuff next time. So yeah, so I'm going on vacation in a couple days, and I'm not 100% sure how that will affect my uploading schedule. Let's see. I'll say Gilded Vale. I guess it autosaved, so yeah. So here, I'm just gonna let's see. Okay, so the difficulty is on story. That's good. Make fun of me all you want. I don't care. All right, so if you're like watching this after my vacation, or if you're just don't want to hear about general housekeeping stuff, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends or enemies, depending on what you thought of the video. Yeah. If you're not subscribed, so yeah, I'm going on vacation in a couple of days, and I'm not sure how. It could be nothing. It could mean I'm just recording in a different place, or it could be like I actually I can't. Sorry. It might mean I can't upload anything during that time. We'll see. Yeah. So, I'm gonna definitely have my computer with me, but I don't know if I'll have the microphone, and I don't know if I'll be able to use anything else, and in replacement, and I don't know, who I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be staying with, or because I do have to consider other people, at least on some level. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated. Worst case scenario, I'm not able to record anything. If that's the case, I'll like do some stuff. I'll watch some stuff that I wanted to do a talks video about. Like I want to do a video about core villains. But I'm probably gonna wait on that until I finish season 4. Yeah. So I'm trying to think what else there is to talk about. I think that's everything. Alrighty. Well. Oh yeah. Worst case scenario, I'm not able to record anything. If that's the case, I might like schedule some things to be uploaded while I'm gone, and I definitely vacation ends on the 3rd of October, and on the 1st of October is finally the premiere of all those last door videos I keep talking about. So there will at least be, and then those will be released. New one daily. I still need to finish the last 3 videos, but one thing at a time. Yeah, so. And for October, I'm probably gonna do Stygian, Reign of the Old Ones for CRPG Celebration. Although I haven't played it, and I might not like it, and that's not what I want this series to be. So, and I definitely am gonna, if I can't get it on sale, I'll just buy Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines to play. Yeah. So, thank you guys for watching, esteemed viewers. And be sure to do the things I mentioned earlier, and I will see you. So I'll do Tyranny next. I just need to change the title because it's basically going to be episode 2 of Tyranny at this point. So I'll do Tyranny next, and then I'll go Tyranny Pillars, Tyranny Pillars, Tyranny Pillars until I find something, until there's something else to do. Anyway, all right, esteemed viewers, thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.